So, oh my goodness, I told y'all my stomach been hurting. And I was like, I put this dress on today that I got from the thrift store. And I thought it was going to be one of those dresses that make my belly look funny, but because the back is out and stuff like that. But it actually don't look that bad. I don't know what shape this is. Maybe I need to keep this shape of this dress in mind. I wish it was like a little bit more tighter around the belly to suck it in a little bit, but anyway, I feel like it's just because my stomach is like something is wrong with my stomach. So, um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was just saying that weird to eat a burger when your belly hurt, but some of us carry that where there's a certain sense of abundance, or you leave a trace on people that they could. The phone keeps cutting out, guys. I don't know why. All right, I'm trying to get some cards ready. So yeah, you know, that's just what was on my mind. Is it the people that's handling it, or is it actually the wheel? Okay. So we're gonna just pull some cards. Oh shoot, I don't even got all the cards. Hold on. So we're just gonna pull some cards on it just to see, because I feel like it was. I feel like it feels kind of like a threat. Like I said, it feels like somebody's been running something in the kingdom, or running the kingdom into the ground for the past 20 years under the name of a certain family, so that they can blame everything on that family or the shadow government or the government or something. But it's really been being run by maybe some groups, different groups, some numbskull energies, all right, that have used it to embarrass and crash and burn, elitists or whatever. Or, I mean, people, not elitists, because they don't seem to be touched by it. Because that's what I was just thinking about. In England, I don't know how they do it, but, the news wasn't, when the queen was alive, the news didn't make it here as to them, like, saying that the queen don't know what she's doing, or that she's fat, or I don't know what the newspaper looked like in the UK. I'm not claiming that, but I'm just saying, if it was news that our conversation in headlines, but I never seen them clown like we clown our presidents here on a national stage. And I'm not talking about you on your YouTube channels, or us trying to get the word out, right, about certain things or sparking conversation. I'm talking about on a national level, okay? So I feel like, there's a certain level of respect or something like that, okay? We ain't talking about some people with some subscribers talking shit out their living room or their office or their basement. We talking about something that's going to reach the whole nation. I feel like that's one of the things there that is kind of, you know, that's why they do this to those of us that are up and coming or supposed to be going somewhere right now. That's why they're trying to do this on a lower scale. But guess what? It ain't really these. It may be a couple of these world leaders, but it's mainly these neighborhood people or these people with these positions here, right? That are taking this information and leaking it or something. And then we got the leaders, the top leaders are probably not even paying attention to it. There's a couple people you went to school with that got a job at the, with the White House, or they got a job in DC, or they got a job with YouTube, or you know shit like that. I feel like it's kind of like something like that, possibly. People that's competing with you secretly and things like this. Why they have you some under biological warfare or covert warfare, right? So what makes these people different than who they supposedly was kicking out of the way? Because I was thinking, I heard somebody saying, if they had a position like that, what they're gonna do is go slander people in their family that did them wrong. And I'm thinking that's so immature. It kind of shows the true colors, and it kind of shows me that I was right about some of these people, that they already been doing this on a lower scale, probably from communities and stuff like this, hackers and stuff like this, that this is just what they already been doing. You're just going to get in a position of power and you're just going to do the same thing. Like even my worst enemies, I wouldn't wish some of this stuff. I was a girl growing up that didn't really have many dreams of doing anything amazing, or I didn't know I had this calling on my life or something like that. But I would never, think about doing something like that. Even if I feel like these people did it to me, oh well. You know what I'm saying? When I get on my throne or wherever I'm gonna sit, you know what I'm saying? What would I be worried about that for? Because I feel like some of us are just trying to make it out the pit. We don't belong down here. People been having us trapped, or like I was picking up on that energy with the girl stuck in the tower on Rapunzel, you know. Um and she had to let down her hair for that boy to even get up there. Her mother was keeping her blinded her whole life and keeping her in that thing, looking out in the window, knowing that she had something she wanted to do. It was one thing that she wanted to do. I think was go see those lanterns or whatever, you know. It almost reminded me of this journey. The one thing I wanted to do was give gratitude or see some of these people I feel help me out along the way. Now, I can't help if these people decided not to like me no more, or they jealous, or they feel some kind of way, or they feel like they know how I live and so they don't like me because of that. And like I said, people, it's a difference, it's a balance here. Because a lot of people know you're supposed to have money, right? So again, a lot of this money that they're using to do these things and to scam on people and stuff like this is money that they're getting from other people that's unaware that, it's what they're getting from possibly themselves or their earnings or fellow other people that they have taken down or killed. And so you may not have access. Ooh, a moth just laying on my toe. Yeah, that's not a butterfly, it's a moth. So at least that's what it looked like. Oh, we got a bumblebee out here too. Okay, but anyways, okay. So I was just thinking like, yeah, because the reason why I talk so much, I talk my talk. You know what I'm saying? It's a dangerous situation. I feel like, or somebody feel like, somebody wants somebody to feel like it's a dangerous situation to be in right here. Just being a regular citizen. It ain't like I'm a big celebrity where I can say one thing on my post and billions of people is going to get the message around the world. Like, oh, they said that they're going to do this, or, like let's say like it's a Beyonce or something. If something was going on with her really, really with the elite or the people from behind the scenes, she could put out a message and that shit be across the world in no time. You know what I'm saying? But somebody like me, I feel like that's a scare tactic. I feel like more people could be listening, but they just don't want me to know that. That's why I said I don't think they ever raised one out the mud like they was doing with me. Okay? Like Source was doing with me. You know, it seemed like, you grow up. I grew up like I'm just a regular person, and I'm realizing that some people is looking at me like I got a big old threat on my back, like I'm about to, do some crazy stuff or something. It's like, dude, the crazy people is the ones that's targeting me as a targeted individual right now, doing shit that I would never think to do with a professional. If God gave me a gift to do something like this or heal a nation, that, yeah, I had to show some authority to get along the way. If Jesus in the Bible is saying, hey, if they don't want me to be the king and they don't want to take the knee, bring them in front of me. That's what she kind of said, and just end them. You know what I'm saying? This could be, ending you in some kind of way until you feel like you want to go ahead and submit, so everybody could be on one motherfucking accord. All right? But I feel like it's biblical. You know, it's biblical. Okay, it ain't nothing outlandish. I feel like when you talk about, now, of course, I don't think that nobody's walking around here with no army throughout the nation, telling people to get on their knees. A respectful thing. It's a sign of respect. If you don't like it, too bad. You want to rebel, you're gonna be handled accordingly. You know what I'm saying? It's like, move, get out the way, dude. It's something like this. Okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles coming up this ladder or something here. Okay. I just wouldn't play with it. That's just me, personally. And I feel like it's been done to me, and some of these people didn't actually possibly have it done to them. And so I feel like I have the right to maybe speak on it like that, okay? To have my personal stuff exploited or something, if that's what somebody's planning on doing. All right? So we got a message here. with this three of wands. Somebody could be sending you a message but you didn't get it, or somebody probably was thinking about giving it to you or delivering it to you but they didn't, or they made it halfway there and they turned around, or somebody said, yeah, I went there and tried to give it to them but they didn't open up the door, or oh, it got wet and it dropped in a gutter on the way there. Like, it's something like this that could be possibly happening right now. Okay. And I feel like a lot of stuff that I talk my talk is because it's letting somebody know that there's a presence here. Okay. But again, like I said, once I get where I'm going, I'm not worried about these people. Let them go on about their damn business. Just what I'm saying. It's something about also a level of protection as well. Okay, like that's all some of us is looking for, is to get out in one damn piece. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to have to worry about, because they know what they know, and somebody want to shush them or shun them, that the rest of your life somebody could be all watching you still, or afraid that you're going to say one thing you got to worry about. If you start your car, the shit going to explode. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. Nobody want to be thinking about that. Because I feel like that's something that somebody was sending out some energy. Like, somebody should be aware of this. I feel like somebody was sending out a little threat or something like that. All right. And I do notice one thing that I do differently now. Because I've been feeling like for the past 2 months or something, that somebody's talking about putting something in somebody's car. So I noticed one thing that I do, like, not that it's going to make a fucking difference. But when I get in my car, I notice I don't start the car. I start the car with one of my legs hanging out the door, right? And the door open, and I sit in there, and while my leg is still hanging out the door, one leg is still out the door, I'll start the car. I don't know why, I just started doing that. And I was thinking maybe it's a counter, like, not that's gonna make a difference if there's explosive in the vehicles. Okay. I still got to pick up my child, from school. So, you know you see, I'm not gonna not pick her up from school because I feel like that's what somebody's gonna do. Shit, if it's that serious. All right. So we got another Queen of Pentacles here, a dark Queen of Pentacles that could be kind of looking at somebody kind of shady, like, bitch, I know you didn't. Okay. I also noticed this serpent here. This could be, one of these women could be a woman, and somebody could be a transgender. Okay. I'm also seeing this, like, bloody snake thing or whatever right here on her back side. This could be representing some kind of initiation, or, I feel like I've been feeling that vibe or something. Okay. Like, you got to submit to these people some kind of way, but no, God ain't tell me that that's what I have to do. So we got the Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles could be looking at this Two of Wands like that, like, bitch, no, you didn't. Dang, I left my drink in the house. Anyways, so I was just thinking about stuff like that, because that's just, I feel like that's the dirtiest thing you could do to somebody, because, I feel like some of us can look at ourselves and say, damn, I'm a pretty decent person. People didn't give me a chance to in the upright here. Okay. So there could be some chariot energy coming in.